Hey everybody, this is Gail with Unleash Your Rising. Hope everybody's doing great this Saturday morning or afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. When you come on, say hello and let me know where you're from. Would love to know where you're from. I've got people from all over the place on this page and I'm so grateful for you. I just wanted to hop on today. I've got my gym clothes on. I just got out of Zumba, and every time I work out, I always get these ideas just coming through me, and I just wanted to hop on and share them with you and provide maybe some tips on how to get a head start on your vision for 2019. Now, first of all, people are obviously getting ready for the holidays, and in our house we celebrate Christmas, and no matter what you celebrate, it is a time of celebration. And one of the first steps I wanted to share with you today, and thanks for your hearts and thumbs up. Can you hear me okay? Thanks, Mohammed, for coming on. Please let me know where you're from when you come on live, or if you're hearing this in replay. Feel free to share this out. Thank you for sharing this out on your pages and on your personal profiles. So one of the first steps to getting a head start on your vision for 2019 is to first take inventory of 2018 and document all of your accomplishments, document all of your celebrations. So many people just go through the year and then they just keep looking for the next best thing. But you are meant to really be in the moment and celebrating everything in your life right now. So one of the first steps to getting that head start for your vision for 2019 is to first rewind and reflect on everything that's happened in 2018. And even celebrate the falls. What was your learning in that? What can you pull out of that experience to help you rise higher? And what have you done in 2018? What can you celebrate about your life from 2018 or even beyond? What have you been celebrating so far in your life? And by the way, I've been doing a lot of research on the brain. I have my book coming out next year, early next year, and I've really started to incorporate research on like what really happens in the brain when you're creating vision and when you're creating goals and when you're accomplishing those goals, and what happens in the brain when you're celebrating those goals. Believe it or not, like a lot of great chemicals go on in the brain. You've got serotonin and dopamine and oxytocin, all of these juicy chemicals that blast off in your brain when you're creating goals, when you're achieving your goals, when you're writing down your goals, when you're looking at your goals. There's different parts of the brain that are stimulated in all of those processes. And just wanted to hop on today and have you really reflect on everything and get out of the yearning and the striving for what's next, and really be here, right here in the moment with what you are doing right now. And most people are getting into the busyness of planning for the holidays, but how can you really be in the moment and be in the flow even in that busyness, and be reflecting on the past year and wrapping all of the experiences, all the wins, all the falls, all the accomplishments, wrapping it all in reverence and gratitude, so that then you can use that as a foundation to move into something bigger, to rise into something higher in 2019. So step number one is to first celebrate, reflect and celebrate what you've accomplished so far in 2018. So I just want to take a breath. I get so excited. So, and step number two is to plan out your vision. And first of all, before you start to get into the planning, so first you've reflected on you're celebrating, but you want to take an inventory of anything that wasn't working. What barriers did you experience in 2018 or prior in your life? Are there any patterns that are showing up that you keep hitting that brick wall. Take an inventory of all of those things and find out what are your barriers to rising into something greater in 2019. Because before you get into the busyness of, oh, I'm going to create all of these goals for 2019, but you haven't really reflected, celebrated what you've done, whether it be a win or a failure, take those lessons out of that, and then take an inventory of what wasn't working, take an inventory of what are the barriers for you, jot all of those down, reflect on those, and find out what is it that's going to help me break through those barriers so that I can step into something greater in 2019. So that's step number 2. Take an inventory of your barriers, of patterns that have been showing up, and really reflect on that. I work with my clients and help them break through those barriers. What can you do? What tools do you have? What mentors, what teachers do you have to help you break through those barriers? And sometimes they're subconscious belief systems. Sometimes it comes down to, hey, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm smart enough. This is the pattern of what keeps showing up in my life. Why would I stretch myself more? Where does all of that originate, and how can you really break through that before you start going gung-ho into 2019? And then step number 3 is to obviously plan out what you're looking for in 2019. What does that look like for you? Are you looking at improving your health? Are you looking to write a book? Are you looking to get organized? What is that for you? It's as simple as taking inventory of all the parts of your life. Do you want to develop a stronger spiritual connection? Do you want to get your health on track? Do you want to write a book? Do you want to write a screenplay? I'm working with people that are converting their book to screenplay for film. So very exciting. Where are you? How would you like to ignite more creativity in your life? How would you like to show up stronger in your work and in your career? Or maybe you just like to look into a new hobby or something that you've put on the back burner that you really feel alive doing. What can you add into your life to bring more joy into your life? So just start journaling, write all of that down. And when you're doing that, it's activating the part in your brain that's creating a new neural pathway to this vision for 2019. And then obviously the next step, the 4th step, is taking action. And some people really get overwhelmed with the action, but I'll tell you this, if you start with just the small things, little by little, just mapping out, what does that look like month by month? What does that look like weekly? What does that look like daily? How can I really start my day, reflect on what happened the previous day, and step into today with a new frame of mind, no matter what's happened in the past, and start afresh every single day? What are you doing to start your day so that every day is a new day and you can look back on your goals and say, all right, I'm going to get back on track here, and I can really connect to the bigger vision of this for my life for 2019. If you're looking just 1 year ahead, 12 months, that's a long time. So taking it in small chunks, but at the same time really going deep into your intuition, whatever that is for you, to meditate on it, pray on it, be in that still, quiet space where you can hear the still, quiet voice that speaks to you when you ask a question. How can you get into that space and begin to visualize and map out and taste and feel and see and hear what that vision is for you? Look at the big vision and then map it down into those achievable steps. So that's it, guys. I love all of you. I have some really exciting things coming out in December and January. December, I'm going to be putting out just a little video about grief during the holidays, and I'm going to be offering a free gift to you guys. I used to experience grief in the holidays, and it was just kind of like this grief that was hanging out in the background, and I wasn't able to fully experience and enjoy the holidays. So I'm going to be putting that out in December, and I'm also going to be promoting this very exciting vision party It's going to be both a physical party here in San Diego, and it will be a digital, like, international party. So stay tuned for that. And if you hop on and replay, please say hello. Thank you for sharing this out. Let me know where you're from. And if you don't see my lives popping up, make sure that you're liking the page, following it, and you've got to change the category to see first, and that way you're not missing out on some of my exciting things that are coming out in December and January. So love all of you guys. Comment below. Thanks for sharing this out, and have an amazing rest of your week. Bye-bye.